Welcome to Girls Gone Hallmark, a very special live from Bramble Fest episode of Girls Gone Hallmark. I'm Megan, and I'm a longtime Hallmark fan.
I'm Wendy. I'm a former Hallmark hater.
First of all, thank you to Brandon and the entire Bramble Fest team for having us here this year. We're so excited to be here. And as mentioned, we are reviewing a very polarizing movie. We have done this movie before when we were brand new baby podcasters. Do not go looking for that episode. I'm going to scrub it from the internet. We're going to talk about it. But It Was Always You from 2021. I got to tell you that when we mentioned on Instagram that we were doing this, the reviews were either, that is my favorite movie that was ever on Hallmark, or I hate that movie and want to burn it to the ground. So this should be interesting.
This should be interesting. Can I get us to show hands? Who loves this movie? All right, we're in for a ride.
Who's mad about it?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Before we jump into our review, quick reminder for everyone here and everybody listening, you can follow us when this podcast is over. We're Girls Gone Hallmark on Instagram.
Hey, yeah, we have a Facebook group too. I like to think of it as the second best Hallmark Facebook group.
That's right.
It's called Girls Gone Hallmark. You can find us in Facebook groups.
So we're going to kick it off with a synopsis of It Was Always You.
Right. Elizabeth's engagement plans are thrown into disarray when her fiancé's free-spirited brother David returns home. With her engagement party looming and a million things to do, David's unexpected influence prompts Elizabeth to question her life's decisions. Bum, bum, bum. Sound machine.
We practiced with the clicker, and now it's not clicking.
The clicker's not working, Brand.
What did I do? What did I do? Oh.
I'll just be right over here.
All right. Look, it's time for our news and notes segment. We're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to rapid fire through these. Here we go. I want to say two things about this news and notes segment. And that is, there are people who absolutely love this segment of our podcast, so it's never going away. But there's another reason it's never going away, and it's because we're petty.
Yes, we are.
Look, a long time ago when we were really new to this, someone messaged us and was like, y'all got to do your homework. And we were like, okay. And now the news and notes segment lives on, and we will never, ever let it go because, yes, we can take constructive criticism, but we also never, ever forget that somebody said that.
So just lean in. So
We
buckle up
lean
for
in.
14 news and notes about this movie.
This movie was directed by Michael Robinson. He's directed a million things. An Unexpected Valentine and An Unexpected Christmas, which is like a weird pairing because they don't seem to be related otherwise. A Novel Noel, Holiday Crashers, a ton of things. Oh, no.
I'm not going to say a word the rest of the show. You don't talk during this.
Obviously, you guys recognize these two. This is Erin Krakow. Oh my gosh, did I do it? Is it right?
I know, we never got her name right. Krakow.
Krakow. I butchered it in our original one. I think I was like, Krakow. I'm like, I'm sorry. I still, Erin, our apologies. Also, and that guy, Tyler Hines. You guys know him, right?
Some other notable appearances. Giles Panton as George, who has had a whopping 28 projects since this movie came out 4 years ago. So, you know, we're going to be rough on him, but don't feel too bad for poor Giles Panton.
We also have Nelson Wong as Eugene, Caitlin Stryker as Abby, Alyssa Rotary as Louise, and Frances Flanagan as Diana.
Something I had completely forgotten is this is based on a book, Today Is Not Your Day by Marion Thurm. So if you either want to love or be really mad at a story, maybe you want to check that out. The teleplay is by Kathy Close. Look, this is really surprising to me. When I went back to look at this, I was like, surely this is going to be a writer that we've heard a million times over the past several years of doing this podcast. I mean, no disrespect to her, but she only has 5 total writing credits. The Christmas Promise and Love at First Glance are her other 2 Hallmark projects. So that was kind of a surprise to me. I was like, is going to be one of the names. It was not one of the names. Since this is a re-record, we pulled some quotes from our very first episode reviewing, and we just want you to give a quick guess about who might have said it. So up first, This one, I'm going to S-word all over. I mean, is it me or is it the not so former Hallmark hater at this point? Do we have a guess? I mean,
It's obvious. It was me.
kind of a gimme.
Yeah.
And she did. All right. I wanted to feel some conflict about her falling for someone else. Who do we think? Yeah, I really hate the I'm leaving my husband because I'm actually more in love with the other person trope, even though I'm going to defend it here. But I was a little bit like, I mean, it's Tyler and Aaron. It's kind of hard to not defend it a little bit. All right. Final quote. My goodness, Tyler Hines. Like, that dude's just downright attractive. Who said it?
Who said it?
Y'all, it's a trick question. Do you know who said that? Was it me? It was actually Panda. And I think you're right. He speaks for all of us. All right. It is time for first impressions. Wendy, what's your first impression second time around of It Was Always You?
Well, it turns out all it takes is Tyler Hines to unrival your entire life plan.
I did skip one of our quotes.
Oh, that's okay.
Because the only reason I go back to it is because my first impression references it. We said this in the episode. Y'all, it's so embarrassing if you really listen to that episode, the way we fall all over ourselves over Tyler Hines.
I said, are we Heinies? You guys, this was early on. The origin story is I kind of dogged on Tyler Hines a lot when I started this, and I've come to love him. Like, I really like him a lot. And so, but it was this movie that I was like, oh my God, I think I'm turning into a Heine.
Yeah, in this episode, Wendy famously, we're, running down the Tyler facts, and she goes, is he married? And my response is, I don't know, but we are. All right, back to first impressions. Mine is to answer our own question. I guess we are Heinies because I'm willing to forgive a straight up emotional affair.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what we liked about this movie, Wendy.
Well, on second rewatch, my notes, I'm telling you, I'm a little bit embarrassed, but here it is. I wrote down Tyler Hines, golden delicious apple I want to take a bite out of.
Wait. The first time?
No, this time.
Oh.
Man looks good in this movie. I mean, I'm still regretting it. There's a funny story. Meg and I were on the Hallmark cruise last year, and Tyler was there. And I really wanted to meet him in person, but I got elbowed in the head by a lady who was maybe 30 years older than I was. And I was like, I'm out. I can't do it. I'm not going to fight over this man.
Yeah, they were throwing elbows.
They were throwing elbows. And Megan did get in. So I'm like,
I'm not a quitter.
I'm not a quitter.
Look, I was in Christmas jammies on the Hallmark cruise, and I was getting that photo. It's blurry because people were pushing, but I got the photo.
Golden delicious apple.
Well, look, my first like is along the same lines. And in our first review, as mentioned, we did kind of fall all over ourselves at our adoration of Tyler Hines. And I'm going to do it again. He is at peak charming in this movie. Like, this is the peak. It's wild. It's 0% surprising watching this that he had Lizzie willing to dump George on the side of the road. I mean.
Yeah, I think he walks this line between snarky, because he can kind of be like he pokes the bear a little bit, which I'm into. But he's swoony like a pro.
I know.
Yeah.
This is why they brought us onto the network, because they needed more women to fall all over these dudes. This is sorely lacking on Deck the Hallmark, except when Panda's around, apparently. Look, Aaron and Tyler are a match made in Hallmark heaven, in my opinion. We do have them reuniting in a movie this year. Do we know that? Christmas Above the Clouds, a Peter Benson directed movie. I'm super excited. Shot largely or entirely or partly in an airplane. And oddly, with the timing of this episode, they're also like teasing like, oh, we're open to the idea of an It Was Always You follow-up.
I'm not into it.
No?
I don't like sequels.
We don't need it.
No.
I don't like sequels, she says, in a year we're heading into so many sequels. It's going to be a rough year.
Yeah. Hey, for me, the heart of the story is, thanks, Mom. The heart of the story here is Elizabeth realizing that she is not living the life she wants to live. And I like movies that are like that, where we get some rom-com, but there's this big epiphany. And I was into it the second time around.
Yeah, she realizes who she is.
Yeah. You didn't like that? You didn't like it at the expense of George.
I didn't not like it. I just didn't focus on it. Usually I do, but man, I was just like, they still were so cute together.
You just were so charmed, weren't you?
I really was.
Okay. What else did you like?
The fake bachelor scene while they're eating popcorn. I mean, okay, I got some rapid fire small likes. First up, the look that David as Tyler gives Lizzie in the ice cream shop when she's making her completely wild ice cream order. It's this like, are you kidding me? It's my favorite. It's like, it's great. Even my husband laughed. At the party, when they realize that someone has spilled the beans about the surprise party, Louise immediately assumes it's I'm wrong. David takes credit for it. And Louise goes, David, how could you? And his response is, I'm a terrible person. What do you want from me? Tyler has this ability to throw away a line. It's one of the things he does best. It laughed out loud.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think Tyler is just being Tyler? You know him, don't you, Bran? Okay. You know him. Oh, nice. Quote, golden, delicious apple.
No, I got that.
Okay. Is that like how he is in just real life? He's just Tyler. So he's being himself when he's acting. Interesting.
So no one stands a chance, basically, is what you're saying. He does the same thing with the line, not the time, Joe, when the DJ tries to solicit a deposit from Lizzie after their peak emotional moment, slow dancing in the garage. Final small funny moment when Lizzie scans Tyler. They're registering. She's
the best.
And then she scans Tyler. Like, it's so good. It's also so bad because she's registering for a wedding to another man, but it's so good. I loved it.
I LOL'd. Actually, when I was watching it, I thought that was real good.
What else do you like?
I like the grandma. She doesn't mince words here at all. She thinks George is a nincompoop, if I recall. But then she gives that really great story about the Zing, and we're going to talk more about it. But, that special spark between people, and she tells about how she was dating a guy that everybody thought was perfect for her.
The dry cleaner.
But they didn't have that zing. So, yeah.
I think they do a really nice job setting up all of the reasons why Elizabeth and George should not get married. Now, don't worry. I do agree she should have broken it off with him way earlier than this. But they do give you a lot of compelling reasons why these two should not end up together. I have one final like.
Let me hear.
Real smart move on their part to make Lizzie go away for a year. Find yourself. Then she comes back. They have their Zing moment. And the most boring dentist in the world and his hygienist, who he was obviously in love with from the very first moment of this movie, are already together. So you feel really great about them having that moment together. But let's talk about our wishes.
So if you're not familiar with the show, the wishes category is our nice way of saying that of the stuff we didn't like about this movie. I'm going to let you
sandwich it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to let you run with it because I know you have a whole bunch.
Okay, well, I got a lot. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm actually going to hold off on the main complaint here because I think we need to talk about the timeline. It's 2 months before their wedding and they're just having an engagement party. What is happening? They haven't registered. They haven't planned a honeymoon. They're flying home for an engagement party. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You are obviously not planning to get married to each other. Also, Elizabeth is the worst secret keeper ever. She has a typed out itinerary of the weekend in the biggest letters ever written, Mom, surprise party.
Surprise party. Don't look at this.
So dumb.
And hands it to the mother. What are you? No, worst.
Yeah, I agree. For me, Elizabeth, she's a hard sell because she's so rigid. I had a hard time rooting. You are Elizabeth, 100%. Would you order? You don't even eat ice cream, so I'm like, would you order ice cream like that?
I mean, I've had some odd orders. No, I wouldn't order ice cream like that because my biggest fear in life is inconveniencing somebody.
Sure.
So I'd be like, I will eat the food that will poison me if I have to.
You're funny. It's hard to root for her when she's so type A.
Yeah, like when she blows up at him when he's, I mean, obviously him blasting music in the middle of the night is not super cool, but she fully loses it.
Rips out the retainer. She means business. Yeah. Loved it.
Relatable. All right. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I need to tell you that we have a listener of our show, listener Paula, who has so many times begged us to revisit this movie. And she's like, you're going to see it through different eyes. Our memory of it was like, she leaves her fiance. That's not that great. She's like, please rewatch it. George is not that great. Okay. I think this is a real case of two things can be true.
Okay.
George is not that great.
He's boring.
But she is engaged to him.
Okay.
So he is a total wet blanket. As am I. We're going to get into it.
Seems game. I'm just kidding.
But he also doesn't deserve Elizabeth getting so deep with David, like having that. It's an emotional affair. Like they are dating each other. They're on the couch, eating popcorn, watching The Bachelor. Show me the man that. Well, look, my husband got in deep with Love Island with me this season. So I guess but that's dating behavior. Okay. But like every one of my points against their affair has a counterpoint. Like George should know she's not really in love with him because the way she says
Are you blaming this on George?
Listen to me.
We're going to fight.
No,
guys.
I'm not blaming it on George. I'm just saying, does George not realize the way she says his name? It's like she's talking to a okay, George, whatever you want, George. It's like she's talking to like the annoying next door neighbor who's like, you left your trash cans out an extra hour. And they're like, okay, George. That's how she talks to him.
Okay. But it's not his fault.
I didn't say it's his
Well, okay, wait a minute. She is definitely got eyes for David, but there is obviously something going on with him and the hygienist too, George and the hygienist.
Yes.
But when Lizzie recognizes that this is not the relationship she wants to be in, she needs to end it.
Oh, 100%. It goes on way
so it's not George's
long.
fault.
I'm trying to have a conversation here.
Okay. All right.
No, it's not George's fault. I agree with you. There's also a scene, though. They're at the house together, and they walk into the room from separate angles, and she sees George, and she flinches. It's real quick, but it's, like, very telling about, like,
How much she hates this man.
I mean, come on.
That the brother is hotter than the dude she's engaged to.
Well, objectively, he is. Also, one more bad thing. George calls her. She's out with David, and she declines his call. And David tells her to do it. Like, David is not, David, is it? Or, okay, question.
Did I hear he's trash?
Question. Are you assigning equal blame here, or is Elizabeth more at blame because she is the one who is engaged?
Between David and Lizzie?
Yeah.
They're both equal. Yeah.
Okay, wait,
it's
I'm
equal.
hearing. Who thinks it's equal? Loudly. Who thinks Lizzie's more to blame? It's like a smaller but louder crowd that thinks Lizzie's more to blame. If David, that's it. He's the brother, right? If he was not the brother, if he's a random dude, I feel like it's like 10% blame. Or 0, right? Like, what does he have? But it's his brother.
Okay.
I don't actually, it's all bad. I don't actually care who's, they what? He knows. Oh. Don't put that in the text, Bran.
Bran.
Do you have any more wishes?
I want to talk about Louise and Eugene. Is that his name? The mailman? Yeah. So this is a classic Hallmark B storyline here which I was like, I don't care about these people, but obviously we have to
Give me more Tyler. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying. Can we have more Tyler? But of course we need it because we need to get Lizzie back to their home at the end for their wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
It just was boring, I thought.
Yeah. I mean, it's just filler. It's fine.
All right. That's all.
All right. It's time for Did You See That? Now, in this portion of our episode, we talk like true like bloopers, but it's also just like stuff we want to talk about. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about the dog.
Tilly, the dog.
Where did the dog go is my number one. Did you see that? Now, you can see here, there's a shot. You got a picture? Yeah, I got a picture.
You.
Illegally taken a photo of my television because you cannot screenshot. When David and Lizzie go run wedding errands, she's like, you stay in the car. And he does not listen. So he gets out of the car with Tilly and he walks the dog. He's like, we're gonna go meet up with him. We never see the dog again. In the next scene, he's inside the bakery. They go register. They drive home. We even have a shot of them driving in the car without the dog. Did he drop her off at the pound? Where is she?
Tyler would never.
He's trash. Where did Tilly go? Did they lose their dog handler, their required onset? Did Tilly max out her hours?
Ran home. Tilly maxed out. It was. She's in
She timed out. I don't know, but where'd she go? Or I don't know if it's a she. Where'd they go?
Okay, I have one. When they're in the oyster pie place and she's finally served her piece of pie, it's on a real plate, but it's served with a wooden spork. And I know this isn't like things that you would typically pick up, but I was like, that's so random. But this was during COVID protocol. And I was like, is that why? Because she eats the pie in the scene, right?
Yeah, do they just have disposable flatware?
Were you not allowed to use regular flatware during that time?
Some restaurants haven't brought back real menus, so I don't know. You serve me pie with a wooden spork, I'm leaving.
All right.
Oh, that. Well, it's a sensory thing. All right. I am 99.9% certain that this set that is Lizzie's apartment and the set that is the home store are the same place. It was hard to catch an image. I believe it in my heart to be true. And when you look at she's only in her apartment in the very beginning of the movie. It's the greenery in her apartment is like huge floral arrangements everywhere you turn. It's a little shocking for like just a single woman. I mean, the floral budget would have been huge. And then they've got those iron windows. Hard to tell here.
A chandelier in her apartment like that? Or that's the home store?
Her apartment shots are real tight. It's like real tight on her, real tight on her friend. So it's hard to make it out, and it's like shot at different angles, you know.
Got it.
But I believe that to be true.
Got it. Who has a rabbit foot anymore?
I definitely did as a
Did you
child.
have a rabbit foot like growing up? I mean, I'm old, so I know I had one too, but like, gross, right?
It is kind of gross when you think about it.
It's super gross. Anyway, just random. Yeah, it had nails on it.
Did her little claws.
I had an orange one.
Look, I feel like we need to add the popcorn eating scene to the Tyler Hines toothpick candy cane Hall of Fame. Like, does every Tyler Hines movie need to feature like an iconic I am talking with food in my mouth moment in a way that is somehow not off-putting? I feel like that might be the origin story of the toothpick candy cane.
Think that was like, did somebody just mimic me go,
I think it was a shared experience.
Okay, good.
All right, look, we're going to jump to our next thing, which is brand new, specific just to this movie. It's called So Relatable. Oh, hold on. Sorry. No, my fault. As mentioned, George is a wet blanket, but you know what? So am I, because we're going to lighten things up with a list of moments where I felt seen in this movie. And George, as mentioned...
Wait a minute. You relate to George? Are you George? No, you're Lizzie. You told me you were Lizzie earlier. Okay, go ahead.
It's like she doesn't pay attention to me.
I don't. Go ahead.
I am both of them. Look, it's not just that George is a buzzkill. George is not completely in the wrong because a 6-week honeymoon is outrageous.
You're jealous.
Who has 6-week honeymoon budget?
Dentists?
Thank you. But they can take 6 weeks off without getting paid? It seemed like their practice was like new and getting. All right, maybe I am jealous. I don't have 6-week honeymoon budget. So I also don't want to go on vacation for 6 weeks.
You don't want to be with your husband for 6 weeks?
I don't.
Neither do I, so it's okay.
I don't want to be. I like my house. I like my own house and my own bed and my own shower. That's all. I like home. Elizabeth at one point says, I love a schedule. Me too.
Tell me about
Me
it.
too. She also says, I don't like rule breakers. Me too. I mean, rough take for her.
You took pictures. This girl. What is this called?
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, it's not plagiarism. What is this called?
Copyright
infringement?
Nobody's going to see it but the people in this room.
Okay.
That's right. As mentioned, Elizabeth pops out her mouth guard or her retainer in the middle of the night when she wakes up. I mean, as a girl who lives and dies by her mouth guard, relatable. Like, you can't do anything until you get that. Although we didn't get the saliva string.
Oh, yeah. If you guys missed that earlier. Yeah, thank you for that visual.
I mean, I don't think it's possible to do it without it. The oyster restaurant that George can't stand because it's so annoying. It is annoying. That bell ringing constantly when someone... That's annoying.
It's fun.
Look, first of all, that restaurant has entirely too many rules to be fun. Do not tell me what I can and can't
Says
order.
the girl who likes rules. What is happening here?
Yeah. I contain multitudes. Look, if you serve... Don't make me, like, complete a quest in order to order pie. Finally, I love George's line when she suggests perhaps ziplining. Do you know how many people die on zip lines? Me either, but it's probably a lot. I love it. He's like, maybe it's not fatal, but I don't care. People probably die a lot. Love it.
Oh my gosh,
love
Megan.
it.
Megan.
All right. You want to talk about our next segment?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We're going to play a game. It's called Zing or No Zing. So we need your help. Bran.
All right, look, we're going to show you some classic Hallmark couplings, and we want to hear from you. Do you believe these couples have zing or no zing? Let's hear it for Andrew Walker and Nikki DeLoach.
Look at number one fan right here.
We got the pillow. All right. Next up. Zing or no zing? Oh. Brand's going hard for Brennan and Lacey. All right. Next up, we're going to fight if we have a different opinion on this next one.
Fire Zing, if I'm right.
Fire. Christopher Plaha and Jill Wagner. We just finished Wrapped Up Mystery 101. We're not okay. You warned us. We weren't ready. Finally. Marcus and Brittany. So fun. All right. Are you ready to rate this movie
I am.
for the second
Do you
time
know what I
around?
gave it the first time?
It wouldn't even matter because we changed our rating system halfway,
Okay.
so it's completely irrelevant.
All right. I gave it 3.5 stars. I think there's better, and I think that movie's called Blind Date Book Club.
What? Whoa! You think Blind Date Book Club is better than It Was Always You?
Yes, Bob Buck. Yes. Would you rate this one?
I give it 4 stars. 4? Yeah, look, I'm a terrible person. What can I say? It's a really good watch. Hey, thank you for joining us for this episode of Girls Gone Hallmark, a Bramble Jam podcast. We had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you.